Hey there, guys, and welcome back to another Factorio Friday Facts number 310, glowing heat pipes. And this one is going to be a little bit different. We are joined, first off, by Bombug again,
Hello, everyone.
and we're also joined by Twitch chat. I am doing this as a live discussion. It was something that, well, you suggested, and then also some other viewers suggested. That would be interesting because we can kind of get Twitch chat involved and stuff. And then people who manage to make the stream can see the video kind of a bit early, but then obviously this will be uploaded to YouTube too. And I have the chat overlaid. Hopefully it's big enough. Hopefully it doesn't overlap with the Friday Facts. I tried my best to get it situated. Um, but yeah, we're gonna do our best. So let's go ahead and talk here. So glowing heat pipes. There are a few bugs left. This is written by Ernest, yeah, I think, and Albert. Um, so we can go ahead and start here. So basically, a lot of the team is Mia missing because WoW Classic has been released, which means several of our top men have been taken off to spend hours raiding and having fun in Azeroth. Um,
Yeah, that's pretty expected right now. Everybody's doing classic WoW.
yeah, it's pretty, yeah, and a lot of the devs play it anyway. So that's it's a pretty big thing. You played WoW before, right? You used to play a
Yeah, I
lot.
did. Yeah, I played during classic and Wrath, and I haven't played since then. But I was really big into Wrath. Played it the entire expansion, just all day, every day. It was great.
Nice. You gonna get back into classic?
You know, the nostalgia's not quite there for me. It's a little too slow,
Yeah.
but I can see why people love it. But I'm kind of into Factorio, a little bit of TFT right now. I
Right.
think I'll wait and see how well they treat the servers and everything. They've still got like you know huge login queues, lots of server
Mm-hmm.
instability with the layering and everything. So maybe they'll do it good. Maybe it'll draw me back in. How about you? You thinking about it at all?
Oh, I don't know. I never really played WoW to begin with, so I'd be like, I guess it'd be a brand new experience for me, like it was originally if I played classic. um, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm level 1300 in classic, and I think I'm going back to retail. Oh my god, because you're spending too much time playing. Uh,
Is it just too slow,
so
Kellen? Yeah, it's just not quite as much content in there, and nowhere near the quality of life.
yeah, Factorio WoW Guild. Yeah, there you go. Could play with the devs. I mean, they even say here. So this is great. This isn't great timing since there are a few new bugs related to train signals appeared. And we want to get those bugs solved before we do another release. Another stable candidate. As it turns out, the only person with the skill set to fix these specific train signal bugs is also deep into leveling his priest Kovrex on uh, Firewood Village. So if you want to play with the devs, that's where Kovrex is at least. Um,
Yeah, you can go bug him, say, "Fix my train signals."
Yes, get off this game and go fix my Factorio. Um,
Guys, don't do that. Let him play his game. He's having a break right now.
yeah. They've been working hard. So, yeah, so we're still making the rest of the preparations for stable release. We have started writing up the stable announcement blog post and have produced a 017 postcard image. Other than the few more critical rail bugs, there isn't doesn't look like there's much else to block the stable release. On the forum, we are down to 27 bugs. Uh, since there are so few bugs left to deal with, some of the team has started working on the post-stable features. Waybags is working on the new campaign. Oxid is diving into some detailed Pathfinder improvements, and our seating has started work on some particle optimizations. We delve deeper into these topics and more in future Friday Facts, as we always love to do. I'm wondering where my fluid mechanic changes are. That they said that was still coming, so hopefully
Yeah.
that's somewhere.
I think I saw on their Reddit thread that is a potentially still coming. Could be this release, could be in point 18 or 1 point whatever, or it may not happen. So I think they're still mulling around with the ideas and what they want to do to begin with.
It better happen, man. That's pretty important. Um, man, cannot wait for the new campaign. Head out to yeah, the new campaign will be interesting once it's actually done. Um, Definitely needs to be fleshed out a bit. But on to the super exciting part, glowing heat pipes. So heat pipes were released with 15. Since then, we, the GFX department, contracted a debt with this feature. The original plan was to be able to visualize the amount of heat by using a glow on the pipes. Due to the tight schedule of 015 release, we decided to postpone the feature. Finally, Ernestes took care of it, and we can proudly present it integrated into the game.
It looks good. I like what they've done there.
Yeah, it looks real nice. I also like how they've actually, and they say this below, that they've actually integrated or made the change with the heat pipes that come like on the reactor. You know, because it wouldn't really make sense if those weren't hot as well.
Hmm.
Um, this is super cool. As you can see, the pipes emit light due to the red hot metal. The fact that they are connected to the reactor and the heat exchanger made us make some extra patches. Um, it would work. It would look wrong if the heat pipes were glowing, but the pipes on the reactor were not. The final result, apart from beautiful, is also very readable for the player, which is the main point of the entire design, which you can see here. Like as the heat pipe farther down cools down, obviously the light gets less bright.
Yeah, that clarity of design is super important. Anytime a company comes up with a way to show functional design, it's just super important. I like what they're doing here. Uh, I would like it, if they had some. I guess it's not as big of an issue, but with like the power poles, if you could see somehow that they were actually powered,
Hmm.
that would be pretty cool too. If you could see the power level from that
Yeah,
on the power pole somewhere. I think that would be a little too much clutter, but anything like that is just awesome to add in.
I agree. Um, And Archangel asked, do the heat pipes on the reactor themselves also change color if they are not connected? And I think they would, because if you look closely, the second image with the reactor not being as hot, it looks like you can see the pipes on the reactor are slightly less bright than the picture above, unless my eyes are just completely playing tricks on me. Um,
Yeah, it looks a little dimmer to me.
yeah, so I would hope so. Um, so and then Serki says, or just on long distance poles, as those aren't spammy. That's true. If they just, for your suggestion with the electric poles, if they just did it on like the big poles that stretch long distances
Yeah,
or something.
just more things to make it visually clear, like how on the fluid pipes, how they do show the fluid that's in them. I think that's excellent. That's
Mm-hmm.
super important for making it clear.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you mouse over a power pole, it'll show you like the power consumption thing on it. Um, so you can see if you mouse over it, but without mousing over it, you don't really have any idea.
Yeah.
Um, One thing in regards to this, and a lot of people commenting on this on the forum, which I would kind of agree, because when I saw this and still look at it, it kind of puts me off a little bit. I feel like the color isn't quite right. Um, I feel like it maybe needs to be a little redder. If we go, I'm gonna go to the forum here really quick. Some people posted some really good like comparisons for heat. Okay, on the first post on the second page,
Ooh.
the heat colors thing, I feel like based on this, it probably should be a little more toward the red orange side than that like kind of white, really light orange side.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea too. Make it a little redder. With that in mind, though, I mean, a lot of pipes do glow more of a yellow. I'd have
I
to
guess
know the
so.
material composition. I'm not quite sure.
I mean, it's mostly copper. I guess copper's already kind of orange, so it would glow more white, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you do kind of want the game to have just a good overall color scheme and feel.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it's not realistic necessarily, you want it to look good.
Right. And I mean, this doesn't look bad. Like, I love this. It's just, when I first looked at it, it was like, this seemed a little bit off. I think that maybe just having it a little bit on the, like, darker orange side would just visually be a bit more appealing. But
Mhm.
that could, again, just be a personal preference.
Yeah. Do you take damage when you're walking over those pipes? I feel like you should.
You should, but I don't think you do. Um,
Your armor's probably good enough by that point to not take damage, so.
I mean, I don't know. Like, you take damage when you walk over the worm's acid, and I mean, the acid is acid, but these heat pipes are like 1,000 degrees. I feel
Yeah,
like if
that's
you step
true.
on one, you're just probably gonna feel that.
You're gonna start boiling too. You know, humans are made 70% water as well.
Yeah.
You need to generate some electricity for your own some steam and electricity for your own base.
Hmm.
Self-sustain.
Yeah. Feel no shields. Yeah, shields I guess would help if you had those energy shields. I'm not sure they encompass your entire body, but uh,
Yeah.
yeah, this is really cool. Headhunter says, does it take extra UPX as more stuff needs to be calculated? I don't think so. It's just a visual thing. If anything, it would be FPS. I think, if anything, because it's not changing the heat calculations. The heat calculations are exactly the same to my at least the way I understand it. The only thing they're changing is just the color based on what heat it already is, right? So like they're not making it calculate more things for heat. It's just like it's already calculating the heat as it does already and then just showing a color based on that.
Yeah, there's definitely more calculations going on, but I don't know if they would affect the UPS because it does have to, those pipes are already holding their value of how much heat they have. Now they're just being shaded individually based on their heat.
Mm-hmm.
So I can certainly see there being some extra work for your graphics card or something. I don't know how it would affect the UPS though.
I don't think it would be too bad. Like when they did all the updated like HD graphics, high res graphics for 017, um, I didn't notice like any UPS difference whatsoever, even though
Awesome.
the majority of the entities are like way more graphically better and stuff. Like I said, I think it would be more of your FPS and graphics card work than anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, this
There's
is a good
yeah.
addition though to their overall graphics update that they're hoping for the 1.0 release.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just getting it even more polished, which is awesome. I mean, nuclear is already super cool, and this just makes it like even more kind of
Yeah.
awe-inspiring when you build it.
Yeah, getting some really cool looking stuff is definitely the end game of all games, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, like, I bet this will be super cool. Like watching them heat up, like from when you turn on your
Yeah.
reactor until they get fully heated. I bet that'll be really cool.
Yeah, it's like your first rocket launch, getting to
Yeah,
see everything light up.
definitely. So that's pretty much it. Like we said, super short. They're all obsessed with WoW right now, but at least some of the dudes are still working on stuff. And yeah, I believe that's gonna do it. Do you have any other thoughts here?
Not at the moment. I'm excited to see. They said they have 27 bugs left. They're probably gonna have another week or two slow down here for WoW. So we may not see big notes next week, but the week after, I'm looking forward to something cool.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so I think that's going to do it. Really, really good stuff as always. And this will, one last thing to touch on is they do say here um, that the new graphics are already merged into masters, so it will be included with the next experimental release. So we are getting these like just next release, boom, we're going to have them.
Yeah.
Which is awesome because a lot of times that's not the case for stuff shown in the Friday facts. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Leave your thoughts below on the forums and on Reddit. And thank you for Twitch chat for participating. And also, let us know, viewers on YouTube, what you think about this live format. If you like seeing what the people watching live have to say, or if you don't really like it, and then we can go from there. But that's gonna do it. And until next time, we will catch you later.
See ya.